Hey everybody, it's Mad Master here. I'm doing another video today, and this one, I was gonna say like a lot of my videos might seem like they're right wing, but I'm not a right winger, But I was arguing with some communists today on Facebook, but nevertheless, I'm not a right winger. But people might think I am, but a lot of the things the right try to associate with themselves nowadays are things that the left used to associate with themselves. So just think of me as an old school leftist who never updated himself, I guess. So speaking of that, there's the free speech thing and the fact-checking apparatuses on these social media platforms. And so one of the things that happened is that Zuck, the robot android cuck of Facebook fame, I don't know if he's a cuck, I don't know, announced that they will not be doing the same type of fact-checking anymore. And these modern cringe liberals, of course, threw a hissy fit about it. Of course. And I'm just going to give my take on this. So I would say that it's good when you post a meme, and it sucks. Okay, it's good when you post a meme and you don't get fact checked, because a lot of times I would post memes and it would fact check it automatically, even though it's a joke and the context is lost with the AI robot thing, especially back 2 years ago or so. So that's no longer going to be a thing. I could post memes and people will laugh and not take it out of context because they're actually adults who can judge for themselves. Oh my God, what a concept nowadays. And another thing about that is, well, we're going to see how they, like for example, if you talk about Israel, Palestine, are they going to censor that? Are they going to censor U.S. foreign policy stuff? We'll see about that. We'll see if they put their money where their mouth is. Obviously, like Elon has been very inconsistent about that. So, unfortunately. So we'll see if they actually do that. So that's the other thing. But overall, I'm pro freedom of speech. I'm pro misinformation. Because one person's misinformation is another person's truth. But that's actually more complicated than one thinks, because what happens is there are things you go on Snopes and it's like unconfirmed or partially true. So depending on what side of the political aisle you are, something could be more true rather than less true to depending on the person. It's like partially true because it depends on your narrative. So a lot of the things that were misinformation, you'll go on Snopes, it's like, well, it's partially true, so how is that misinformation? So that's the kind of stuff, that gray area, that neutral gray area that people don't really mention in regards to this. And that's why I'm mad when I see even like people I like bashing it. I'm just like, well, what is misinformation? Who gets to decide what that is? Is it WMDs in Iraq? Is it what is it, and who gets to decide that, So yeah, I just wanted a small word on that. I think it's just ridiculous that anyone would question the idea that that's a bad thing to stop fact checking, because, and they're going to have a community notes thing anyway. So that's what they're doing on Facebook. He's copying Elon. And if you think these tech billionaires give a crap about you, you're wrong. This is what I think. So they're following trends. They got into the woke thing for 10 years, and they're originally like libertarians, like the Wikipedia founders and, all these tech people, probably Musk on some level, and, Jack Dorsey, they considered themselves libertarians. And then woke was a thing. And from about late 2013 through, I don't know when, maybe the election, I would say the election is pretty much the dividing line here. Then they jumped on board with what the right, whatever you want to call the right, is pushing. So that's about all.